Hello everyone. Welcome back to another video about the game DC Dark Legion. Today I'll be showing you how to build another hero from the Justice League Dark, Wonder Woman. I'll guide you on how to
I will
ascend her to
gladly
Mythic and
accept
cover
this
other
task.
important details. However, since I haven't met the requirements to ascend her just yet, this video will focus on her legendary form first. Once I manage to get her to Mythic, and if there are any changes compared to the legendary version, I'll make a part 2 to update you. Before we begin, if this is your first time visiting the channel, or if you've been watching for a while but haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button to get more helpful videos from me. First, let me give you a quick overview. Wonder Woman is an extremely powerful tank. Even in her legendary form, she's already very hard to take down. With the support of a good healer or two, she becomes almost unbeatable. She also belongs to two of the strongest factions in the game right now, Justice League Dark and Justice League. On top of that, she's a metahuman. However, her attack stat isn't really that important, so you only need 3 metahumans in your team to activate the bonus. You probably don't need to hear her backstory here. You can read that in the game if you're interested. Now I'll show you how to ascend Wonder Woman to Mythic. First, your war room needs to be at least level 25, and you must unlock the Themyscira map. This map is required to unlock the quest, Exploration Trial of Olympus. Completing this quest will reward you with a Pearl of Wisdom, which is the material needed to ascend Wonder Woman. The quest takes about 4 days to complete. To ascend her,
I
you
will
also need to
gladly
upgrade her
accept
to
this
5 red
task.
stars. I've watched a few videos online, and it seems that her mythic skills are almost the same as her legendary ones. The only slight change is in skill 1, where the shield applies to a slightly different target. So this guide should also be helpful, even if you're planning to build Wonder Woman as a mythic hero. Now let's go over her skills. Skill 1 seems to have a bug, or maybe it's just a mistake in the description. It says she gives a shield to one ally, but in actual battles, I always see her giving the shield to herself. Even if it's a bug, it actually works in her favor and makes her an incredibly strong tank. Skill 2 is also quite powerful. It doesn't deal high damage, but it stuns the target for 2 seconds, which is great for controlling the battlefield, even though it only stuns one enemy. Skill 3 is an area of effect attack that almost stuns everyone. It targets enemies in a triangle-shaped area, so one enemy might escape the stun. As for damage, Wonder Woman definitely isn't among the top damage dealers, but her strength lies in controlling the fight, allowing her teammates to survive and deal damage. Skill 4 helps her survive extremely well. When her HP is above 75%, she gets a defense boost. However, this only works against physical damage, so it's useless against spiritual damage. That's how it works in theory, but in practice, I still find her very hard to take down, even though most main damage dealers right now deal spiritual damage. Skill 5 increases DF for all heroes on the team. Once again, it shows that she's fully focused on keeping herself and her teammates alive. Here are the legacies that work well with Wonder Woman. 1. Amazonium. This is the best legacy for all tankers. Its base stats boost HP, DF, and crit DMG res. Its skill increases both men and DF, and it also adds extra shield every time she's attacked by a melee enemy. All of this helps Wonder Woman survive much longer, making her an even stronger tank. 2. Gabriel. This one boosts HP and energy as base stats, which helps her survive and use her skills more quickly to control enemies. The skill doesn't directly improve her survivability, but it boosts the attack of allies, which benefits the whole team. Honestly, this legacy is more suited for warriors, but it still works well enough for Wonder Woman. 3. Duplication. This is also more of a warrior-type legacy because it increases the hero's attack. However, it still helps Wonder Woman survive thanks to the base dodge stat and its skill, which reduces damage taken from melee attacks. That's why I've included it in this list. 4. Improved Fear Gas Vial. This is a legendary legacy for those who don't have a mythic one. All 3 of its base stats are focused on survivability, so it's still a solid option for Wonder Woman. As usual, when it comes to force, if you have a lot of AC shards and you've decided that Wonder Woman will be a permanent part of your main team, then feel free to upgrade everything. Um, However, if you don't have many shards and you want to spread them across multiple heroes so you can switch your lineup more often, then it's better to focus on her survivability. Um, Damage isn't that important for her, and as the game progresses, her damage becomes even less effective at taking down enemies. That's a common issue with most tankers. So even if you max out her attack, she still won't deal much damage. The best approach is to invest in HP, DF, crit res, and any skills that reduce cooldown time to help her control enemies better, or boost shield to improve survivability. As for skills that increase attack or other secondary stats, just put 1 point in them to unlock the rest of the force tree. Here are the heroes that work best with Wonder Woman, focusing only on her ultimate skill, since her other skills mainly boost her own survivability. That alone benefits most damage dealers, so we don't need to go over those. Her ultimate deals damage in a fan-shaped triangle area, with the tip starting from Wonder Woman herself. Because of this, she works best with heroes who can group enemies together. Top 1, Aquaman. Aquaman has a skill that pulls all enemies to a single point,
I
which
am
perfectly sets up
Aquaman.
Wonder Woman's ultimate to stun everyone in range. His ultimate also applies crowd control, so if Aquaman uses his skill first and then Wonder Woman follows, the total stun duration becomes even longer. Plus, both of them belong to the Justice League, which activates JL faction bonuses if you have at least 3 JL members in the team. Top 2, Hawkgirl.
I love
Her
meeting
skill
people
1 pulls
face
enemies
to
toward her,
face.
increasing the chances that Wonder Woman's ultimate can stun all enemies. I'm not sure if the pull also stuns or interrupts the enemies because I don't have her yet to test. But if it does, combining all three, Hawkgirl and Wonder Woman, can lock down the enemy team for quite a while. Top 3, Shazam. Shazam can force enemies to target him, creating a taunt
Shazam to
effect
the
for 3 seconds.
rescue!
This gives Wonder Woman a chance to hit all enemies with her ultimate while they're grouped around him, increasing the chance of stunning everyone. And of course, don't forget about support heroes who can heal. These are great for helping Wonder Woman stay alive even longer. As for the best team for her, it's definitely the Justice League Dark. That's because the JL side doesn't really have strong spiritual damage dealers like Joker, Constantine, or Sinestro. Still, you can combine both factions to balance things out. If you want to experiment with mixed faction teams, feel free to try it yourself. But as for me, I recommend going with a full 5-hero JLD team.
The spell has been
That's it for today's video.
Great
Would you like me to continue covering other Justice
don't
League Dark
play
heroes?
by the
If so, drop a comment and let me know so I can make videos on Raven and Dr. Fate. As for Constantine, I'll definitely make a video on him in the future since he'll be the main DPS in my team.
Great hero.
See you in the next videos. Don't forget to hit like if you found this guide helpful, and remember to subscribe to the channel.
The spell has been cast.
I don't play by the rules.
The darkness fears me.